Hello, this is Trevor from Telecom Training, and in this video I want to talk to you about a video I did about a year ago talking about the Balun transformer. Recently a viewer pointed out to me that the wiring showed in that video was not correct, and after going back, studying and rebuilding the Balun myself, I found that he was absolutely correct. So in this video I'm going to correct that mistake and show you the proper way a current balun is wired and why the wiring is the whole secret behind how these baluns actually work. Most of us, including me, think a toroid balun works like this. Two wires from one side, two from the other, and we think that we simply pair these wires through the toroid from the coax to the antenna. That feels logical, but that is not how a current balun works at all. To make a proper current balun, we get four wires equal length. Select two different colors for identification as shown here. 22 gauge wire is excellent, easy to wind, but still strong. Wrap two different colors around the toroid together and label A1 and B1. Wrap another pair of wires and label A2 and B2. Now the number of turns that you will have around your toroid all depends on the frequency you're using. Now under here I have from 1 megahertz right up to 54 megahertz. So from 1 to 5 megahertz, you will have 12 to 14 turns. From 5 to 15, 8 to 12, 15 to 30, 6 to 8 turns. And from 30 to 54 megahertz, you have 4 to 6 turns. Now, as you can see, the higher the frequency, the less the turns will be. Now, once you are finished your turns ratio, the next thing you're going to do is to connect B1 to A2 on both sides, and then you're going to connect A1 and B2 to your coaxial cable. Now A1 would always go to the middle conductor and B2 will go to the shield. Now on the antenna side, you would connect B1 and A2 together, and you would connect A1 and B2 to the antenna. Now that's it for the wiring. At this point, we have a proper 1-to-1 current balun. The 4-to-1 current balun is built by combining two 1-to-1 current baluns in a series parallel connection. It is important to label your wiring to avoid confusion later when you are connecting. Now this goes for both the 4-to-1 and 1-to-1 balun. Now here are the wiring connections for the 4-to-1 balun. Now I have from A1 here, which is connected to A5, B1 is connected to B5, A2 is connected to A6, and B2 connected to B6. Now this is quite easy to remember actually, because it's just a direct connection. The first is connected to the first, the second to the second, the third to the third, and the fourth to the fourth. We have B3 connected to A4, and we have B4 connected to A7. B7 is connected to A8. Now you probably want to make note of this because this side is not easy to remember at all. Okay, and I also have it written down here, B3 to A4, B4 to A7, and B7 to A8. And now here I have a coaxial cable on one side and the antenna on the other side. Let's look at the coaxial cable end first. Now I have the coaxial cable connected between A1, which is going to the middle conductor of the coaxial cable, and B6 is going to the shield. Now on the antenna side, we have A3 going to the antenna, and we also have B8 connected to the antenna as well. I have it all written down here as well, A3 and B8 going to the antenna. This is Trevor from Telecom Training. I hope this correction was helpful. Thanks again to the viewer who brought this error to my attention. If you would like to see more videos like this one, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.